Yes, sir.
Earlier you mentioned about China needs our goods over there in China, and yet you talked about skilled labor, and the skilled labor in this country is using their machines, their tools are made in China, but we have the skills, they have the work. So are you saying that you still agree that NAFTA and CAFTA is still good for this country, for our economy?
It's been proven. It's been proven that it's supplied more jobs of equal or better pay to our country over the course of time. However, and I know the filming is going on and they're going to just take that clip. However, that's said in a vacuum that says we will have also made sure that our country isn't hamstrung by unnecessary regulations and taxes that makes it difficult for us to compete. I don't accept that. I make a statement that we have hamstrung ourselves, and we have put ourselves in a worse situation than if we just had CAFTA and NAFTA and any other trade agreement we may have signed. If we just had those, and we had worked on making sure that there was not restriction for milling tool or industries, that we hadn't made restrictions of high taxes and unnecessary regulations for companies here like Orbitform and others that produce machinery, China couldn't compete with us. And you know why I say that? It's because we're seeing it with the simplest products that they send over. I'm trying to think of the one that I saw, that the name of it, it was basically a valve, but there was a more technical name to it. When they look for the frequency of failure, the frequency of failure for the Chinese-produced valve, which was significantly reduced in cost from what this company could buy those valves and put in their product from an American supplier. They ultimately decided after trying it that they would scrap it and go back to the American supplier because the frequency of failure was so high. Plus the cost of shipping that and the time waiting for it to come across the big pond on a cargo ship also added to the cost, and ultimately we went back to American products. Now just think if we had also said, not only is this product, this valve, better quality and almost virtual 100% quality, non-failure. If we would have also said, because we reduced the taxes that were unnecessary and we reduced the unnecessary regulations on that company supplying the valve, there would have been no question. They would have never left buying that valve. They would have never even tried to buy it from China. But in order to keep the business, in order to keep people employed, they had to reduce the cost, and they decided, let's do it by buying Chinese products.
We don't see massive employment. We see decline in employment more with the NAFTA and CAFTA than we did before, because we have businesses that are moving, that have moved out, are not coming back to give the jobs for the same product they were producing before they left.
And there are some that are coming back.
They are coming.
They're coming back. But if you have statistics, I'd like to see those. Because frankly, that is not the case.
After you get laid off 100 times, you start to understand something isn't normal here. You know?
Oh, it isn't.
Their employees are being murdered.
Yeah. And bottom line is, though the jobs have expanded, they're in different areas. That's absolutely true.